Hey, what's up, guys? Back again, another edition. Confessions from the Backseat of a Georgia Country Boy. Today, or actually this episode, we're going to talk about peer pressure. Peer pressure is something else. You can experience peer pressure at any age. I mean, from a toddler age all the way up to being an elderly. It comes in all forms and fashion. For me, my first experience with peer pressure, as far as something huge, don't get me wrong, you can always have someone ask you to do something that you don't want to, but I mean, in the form of peer pressure, like the ones around you just really harping on you. For me, mine was, I was just getting into the military again. You guys kind of know my backstory. I was 17 years old, signed to get into the Marine Corps. And back then, and this was in 1991, it was more so if you were able to get into the military or if you served for your country, they considered you old enough to actually drink. So if you had a military ID, you were able to drink, regardless of your age. And again, I was 17. It didn't matter if you were 18. Just if you're in the service, you could drink. That's huge, right? Huge. Times have changed now. Times have changed so much for the better. But this one is about peer pressure and drinking. We were in Mississippi. I was in Mississippi, and we were there for school. It's called the Aviation Supply School. It's basically to teach you how to do logistics in the aviation supply industry. We were there for 4 months. It was the first month there. I got to know some good guys, cool guys. Being young, trying to get through life. We went to the E Club. I think, not we. I ended up there just because the guys didn't want to go out. We were all just kind of relaxing, not really, doing anything, but just lounging around the rooms. And I saw a bunch of people straggling, coming back from the E Club, talking about how much fun they had. And me coming from the South, I've never been to a club at all. I mean, just never been to like that kind of, out socially. Yeah, when you're in the 12th grade, yeah, you hear about stuff like, around town that people go to, but you've never experienced it, like to go out and drink yourself and to just kind of, hang out there. So I took it as an opportunity. You know what? I'm gonna just go check it out. It's on base. And maybe I could tell the guys later if it was good or not, and he can come back to it. So I went over and showed my ID, got inside, and I saw where you could get in line, buy your beer, buy whatever you want. I'm just like, still not, I don't drink, I'm still a kid, 17. So walk around, it's a bunch of people there, a bunch of girls, a bunch of guys, and there's a dance floor. You're seeing these crazy people dancing. It's like moves I've never seen. It was great people watching. I'm talking great people watching. You see, and like I said, for the first time for me, getting to experience a bunch of non-blacks and how they react and what music they listen to and the types of dances they do. It was just straight comedy. But needless to say, I bet they see us the same way. Okay. So I hang around for a little bit, stand around, walk around, just kind of shifting, moving, waiting to mingle with some people. But moment never arrives, and I'm like, okay, I don't see a lot of my kind in here. But then I started to see a few blacks here and there, and I happened to see one that I knew. And we were standing there talking, and next thing you know, these girls come up to us. Of course, they were white girls. Hey, guys, what are you doing? Blah, 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 whatever. And they were talking, and we made a few jokes. We weren't really, like I said, the guy was where we were more, like I said, we were both growing up in black dominant neighborhoods, and we were mostly into black girls, but whatever. So they were talking. We made a few jokes. They laughed and thought we were so funny. Like, let me buy you guys a beer. And then we said, oh, look at each other. Neither one of us drink. So we said, okay, sure. And I remember going to the table with them, and they were like, you know what? We're going to get the best beer they have here. And they went and got a pitcher of Heineken. A pitcher. I was like, I thought it was going to come back with one sip of beer. She comes back with a pitcher. She pours glasses for everybody. And they're like down there really quick. And I'm sitting there thinking like, this shit is nasty. I'm talking, nasty. But being my friend, he's drinking it. And I'm like, okay. Well, again, he's not my friend, but a guy I knew. But so I started drinking it. And I'm like frowning, turning away every single time. Like, Nick, I didn't want to. But I let the peer pressure get to me and I had another beer. Needless to say, I was peer pressured into drinking another beer. It's the second beer for a person who don't drink at 17. Got all buzzed. I got up, just said, to go to the bathroom, and it hit me as I'm going to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom, and as I'm fumbling around, just handling my business in the bathroom, come back out, everything is in very slow motion, and I barely can function. So I head for the door. Don't even go back in the bath where they are. Get outside, the air feels good, but it's just, man, I just couldn't keep it in my head, thoughts and everything together. I went back to the room, which was our barracks. Uh, Went back to the bathroom, freaking passed, threw up, went to my bed, passed out. Woke up the next day, swore I would never do that again. And it was like, talk about how disgusting beer is. So, lesson from this story, kids, is don't be peer pressured into nothing. It's a reason why people would beg and ask you to do it. Why can't they just be happy with themselves? Kill your damn self. Anyway, peer pressure.